So welcome ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to today's video where we're going to be installing the PES Universe Option File on the PlayStation 5. So it's going to be a fresh install, of course, because no one's installed this before. If you've got a PS5, congratulations, you are probably one of the minority around. But anyway, first thing you're going to do is the same deal as before. You're going to head over to the website, go to the Gold Hub, and then from there you're going to want to go down to enter the main option files, and you've got V2, V3, V4, etc. At the time of this video we have version 3 out. Go down here, click enter hub, and then from there you're going to have the PC file and obviously the PS4. Now it works the same way, okay? So you're going to want to go here, download the file, make sure you put the password in. The password is right there for you people. Head over and then download. Alright, so we're about 739 meg, and that's it. That's step number 1. So once you have the downloaded file, we'll go from there. Alright, so once you have the file downloaded, as I said, and here it is in all its glory. This is all Clashman's Tactics, by the way, if you want to look at those. But we're going to be using an external hard drive. I'm going to try this. I don't think the PS4 was capable of even using an external hard drive to import files. We're going to try it. So it's nearly a terabyte, but make sure you do this. You're going to want to make sure that you right click and click format. Now you're going to lose everything on the external hard drive or USB that you're using, so make sure you save that. But it has to be, okay, EXFAT. If it's not, the PS5 will not register it. Don't want to have NTFS, new. You want to put this one, I would leave this alone, leave everything else fine. Quick format is more than fine. And then you'll go ahead and you'll click start. Alright, I'm just going to do it so I can show you guys. There you go, done in 2 seconds. Once we've done that, we're going to go ahead, click in here, we're going to right click, and I'm going to create a folder called WEPES. Not that way, there we go. Double click into that, and I'm simply going to drag. I just want all these files. I'm just going to use all of these. It's fine, it doesn't really matter too much, but we're just going to drag those in there. Alright, we're going to let it do the business depending on how fast your USB is. Try and get a USB 3, of course, it's much faster. Let it copy over, and then we can head over to the PS5. So that is part number 1 done and dusted. Okay, people, so we are on the game itself, on the PlayStation 5. I'm going to sound like I'm probably in a tin can, but I'm recording this straight off the PS5 and the audio, so it's just easier. Now, first thing is make sure when you put the USB in the PlayStation 5, it has to go in the back of the console, okay? There's obviously the front ports and there's the back. Make sure you put your USB, your external hard drive, which does work, by the way, in the back of the console. Once you do that, it should work properly. So we're going to go ahead and go to settings, of course, and then edit. And we're going to see if this loads quicker as well, or at least imports the kits quicker. I'm going to show you that I have nothing done so far. As you can see, all these teams don't have the proper badges, and yeah, we need to fix that. So as you can see, it is not done. So we're going to go ahead, as always, go to import, export, import team. It's going to come up with some gibberish. Make sure you do have that folder named correctly, and as you can see, it does show up. And as you'll see, the teams will all load up. There we go. Everything is looking beautiful. So now we're going to go ahead and just click select all files. Okay, so make sure every single box is ticked by hitting square. Go to advanced settings. Make sure the overwriting images one is ticked. Okay, that makes sure it doesn't matter then if you have to go through and manually select Bayern Munich and stuff. Doesn't matter. Just make sure that one box is ticked. And bosh, we're going to go ahead and start importing. So this is going to run through, of course. I don't think it's going any faster, and that's the difference, the PlayStation compared to the PC. The PC can import kits very fast. I think this is just down to Konami, and they're going to have to refine PES, of course, for the PlayStation 5. This isn't an official version like the FIFA has an upgraded version coming out. PES doesn't, so we're going to have to wait till PES 2022. Anyway, we're going to let this do the business. I'll fast forward it, and then I'll be back. Okay, so it has finished, as you can see. It did take a bit of time, so yeah, there's not really a difference going from the PS4 to the PS5. Importing teams, it's going to be the same process. It's still going to take a little bit of time, but this thing is nice, though, okay? It's nice, the fact that you pretty much can use whatever external hard drive you have, and it doesn't just have to be some useless USB, which, you know, the PS4 lacked. But what we're going to do now is go ahead and tick all these boxes and just finish off adding the other teams that we need to add. I just got to check exactly which ones we're going to do. So we're going to be doing Germany, other European teams, Brazil, MLS, of course, as well. I mean, it depends on what you want. If you don't want all these teams, etc., then feel free to add whichever ones you would like. But this is just showing you how to install V3 with all the teams possible. Also, want to be doing J1 as well. Tick, 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 tick. NTC is also there too. So that's pretty much all the teams at the top of the list for you. And then you've got the Legends as well. Relegated, Restore, you want to do those too. And you don't want to do the England one. So that is all of them. So you want to go all the way up to Relegated, whatever this says, Restore 4, and have all the rest of them done. Then we're going to go all the way back to the top, go to Advanced Settings. We're going to tick both of those juicy boxes, and we're going to click OK. It's going to import 99 teams. If you want to save some time, I mean, you don't have to import all the German ones and that in the first batch, but it's just easier to hit square and then run it. But if you want to go through individual ones, you can do that as well. But anyway, I'll let this do the business, and once again, I'll be back. Okay, so all done and dusted once again. No importing errors, as you can see. I fast forwarded this so you guys can see. There was no errors when we did this. So we're going to go ahead and import those competitions. So we'll click OK. Once again, pick your hard drive or whatever you have plugged in. And you can pretty much just go ahead and whack in the old square button and job's done there. So we're going to go ahead and click Advanced Settings. We're not going to tick this box. Do not tick that magic box, people. And then we'll click OK. This should be a lot quicker because competitions import a lot faster. So we'll get this done, and then we'll move on to the next step. We'll make sure that the likes of the Bundesliga, etc., are all in the right leagues. Okay, so it's finished importing. We're going to head back out. And now is the moment of truth, folks. Moment of truth. Has it been done correctly? Well, let's head over to Teams and we'll have a look. So as you can see, the emblems are there. You've got the Sky Bet, the Premier League, City A, B, etc. They're already in there anyway. But we do have the Bundesliga as well as the likes of the MLS. But let's quickly just go into the Premier League. I mean, I would say that maybe the logos and stuff are loading a little bit quicker. I would hope so with the power of the PS5. On the PS4, sometimes it would take a bit of time to load these badges. So they seem to be loading a little bit quicker, but, you know, there you go. Anyway, as you can see, everything looks good. If you go to Tottenham, for instance, there's Jose Mourinho. The rival clubs are in there. Yeah, all looks good on that front. Let's test another team out, the likes of Leicester. There we go, on Brendan Rodgers in all his finery. King Power Stadium is there as well. So, all right, so now we're going to go to competition structure. This will be the end of the tutorial. We're going to go down to draw size and just make sure that the Bundesliga has 18 teams, as you know. Unfortunately, the MLS, we can't do much about it because you can't extend it to the 26 or so that are there. So we'll just go to Europe real quick. We'll go across to Bundesliga and just make sure it's all done. And honestly, it looks like it's pretty good. So yeah, I didn't have to do anything, which is quite interesting. All the teams are already there, set up, and I hadn't touched anything. This was a fresh import, as you saw from the beginning. So yeah, all seems fantastic. And if we move through, we should have the MLS teams as well for South America. So there we go, all the MLS teams, and then the rest of them are going to be in other Latin American teams at the bottom, as you can see. So there we go. That was actually done. You didn't even have to worry about the competition structure, but you may have to do it yourself. I'm not sure. For me, it was already done. But if you go down, just to double check, everyone is in there and looking the part. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you do it. Now you should officially have the PES Universe Option File on your PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4, so used to the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and everything should be looking fantastic. So now if we just show you guys, just for instance, Chelsea, if we have a look, we go to someone like, whatever, Christensen, it doesn't really matter too much, because all we're going to do here is zoom in on these kits. So there's the quality of the kits for you, and as you can see, it looks very, very nice, very tasty. Obviously, PS5, yes, you're going to get pretty good resolution. PC is still going to outmuster a console right now, but still the level of quality, the detail, I mean even the textures themselves just look legit. So there you go, super duper fragilistic calidocious, that's not the wording, but anyway, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. There's a tutorial for you. Any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the comments below, and until next time, go and enjoy some PES. Take care.